Mastering the net operating income or NOI of a property is crucial to your understanding, underwriting, and management of your real estate portfolio. But there is a big mistake some people make when calculating the NOI. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what NOI is and how to calculate it for your property. So make sure you hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss more videos about building wealth through multifamily real estate. And if you don't know me, I'm Seth Ferguson, a 13-year real estate veteran, host of a real estate TV show, host of a real estate investing podcast, and I'm also the author of the real estate book, Sell for More. So let's get right into it and talk about everything to do with NOI. So what is NOI? Well, NOI stands for net operating income, and there is a formula that we use to calculate the NOI. So NOI equals your gross income minus your operating expenses. So to understand the NOI, we have to first understand what gross income are and operating expenses, the two components in the NOI formula. So with gross income, what is gross income? Well, with a multifamily property, because this is a multifamily real estate YouTube channel, we have our rents. So all the rent money that comes in. We have late fees. We have laundry. If we charge for laundry, we can have application fees. What else can we have? We can do trash pickup, yard fees if they get a private yard. But basically, every single dollar of income produced by the property, it doesn't matter how it's produced, it's going to fall under gross income. So gross means everything. So the gross income, so every single dollar of income, whether it's through rents, late fees, laundry, all the examples I used, plus a whole lot more, is going to come under the gross income. So it's your big dollar figure. And then we have operating expenses. Operating expenses are expenses that the property incurs over the course of normal business. What are some what are some operating expenses? Well, you have staff costs. So if you have an on-site leasing agent, on-site maintenance staff, that sort of thing. Then we have repairs. So if we have to repair an appliance, if we have to repair the parking lot, maybe we have potholes, maybe we have to repair the roof or the roof, depending on which side of the country you're on, that sort of thing. Utilities. Now, if you have a RUBS program where you're putting the utilities back on the tenant, utilities will come under operating expenses, and then with your gross income, you will have your RUBS other income coming in for the utilities, and that offsets itself. Management. So you get the idea. Any expense that the property incurs over the course of doing normal business. Now, it's important to remember that an operating expense is different from a capital expense. A capital expense is an improvement to the property. So for example, let's say we are renovating the kitchen in a unit. Well, we're improving the property, we're increasing the value of that property, so that would not fall under an operating expense. That would be a CapEx or capital expenditure, and that's a topic for a whole nother video. But for this video, just keep in mind an operating expense is anything like in the normal course of doing business, repairs, maintenance costs, utilities, staffing, that sort of thing. So we take our gross income, and we subtract our operating expenses. So an example would be, let's say we have a property where the gross income is $1 million. And our operating expenses are $500,000. We'll use that 50% rule for expenses, and that means the NOI of the property. So the gross income, so all the income we have coming in, subtracting all the expenses, so the leftover money, the free cash flow of the property is $500,000. So NOI is really just telling us what the gross income is, but subtracting the normal operating expenses of the property. Now, here is the big mistake a lot of people make when they're calculating the NOI. It is debt service. Debt service means mortgage payments, if you have a loan on the property, that sort of thing. Debt service is not included in LOI. This is a huge mistake. So when we're talking about free cash flow and that sort of thing, we're talking about debt service included. I have another video where I talk about above the line, below the line. I'll put a link right up here where I explain it. But debt service is not included in an operating expense, because an operating expense, it has to do with the property itself. So what is the property expending or spending to make sure the business runs smoothly? The owner of the property decides what sort of debt they're going to place on the property, and that's going to vary from owner to owner. One owner may choose to acquire property for all cash. One owner may choose to leverage the property up to 50% at one mortgage rate. Another may choose to leverage the property at 75% at a different mortgage rate, and that's going to change the free cash flow after debt service, which is not what we want to do. We are using the NOI to assess the actual business of the real estate property. So we need to exclude the debt service because that is up to the owner's discretion. The owner makes that choice, and we do not include it in operating expenses, but that is a huge mistake I see people making all the time. So just remember, I'm going to say this again for like the 5th time, debt service is not included in operating expenses. So again, with NOI, NOI is gross income minus operating expenses, and that gives us our net operating income. So if you're interested in learning more about multifamily real estate investing, I want you to join my free Facebook group. The link's right down below. We have some great people in the group, and we're always looking to learn, share, and grow. And if you are an accredited investor and you're looking to learn more about the deals I'm currently looking at, head on over to callseth.com and set up a free 20-minute phone call with me. And if you like this video, if you found this useful, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and until next time, happy investing.